Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm trying to see if we're live here. I hope we are. Who knows? Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. I think so. All right. Welcome to the program today. Let me kill that. There we go. All right. I think we're here. Somebody's out there. Kara in the house. How you doing? Marie. How are you, Marie Smith? Courtney Joe. Hey, how are you? Good to see you with us today. Welcome to the broadcast, guys. It is Backstage. I got to remember what day it is. Backstage Hall Pass, Top 5 Tuesday. It is. What's up, Stephen? How are you? Thanks for being here. Jeff Spencer in the house. Hello, Jeff. Thanks for dropping by. Mrs. Hall Around Town has joined us saying hi. Scotty Long in the house. We've got a good topic for you today. Compliments of one of our viewers who wrote into me today on the private message, but I'm happy for that. All is well, Jeremiah. I hope you're doing well as well. Isn't that right? Steve, thanks for dropping by. Ed Sawicki in the house, photographer extraordinaire, Ed. Good to have you with us. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for dropping by. Mark Robinson from Sweet Sister Mercy is with us today. Thanks for being here, Mark. So, Top 5 Tuesday topic today. The greatest movie soundtracks of all time. Now, we did this a year or so ago, but somebody wrote in today, so I thought, well, why not? Let's appease the viewers and try to give them something they want. So, hi, Glenn, on the YouTube channel, checking in. And Glenn, if you've been waiting patiently for our On This Day in Music things to pop up on YouTube, I thought I had it worked out last week, and then they gigged it again. So I've got a message into the YouTube folks to find out what I have to do to make that thing work. So we're trying to schedule those out for 5 days a week, and they're 5-minute snippets of On This Day in Music History. So as soon as those are up, you'll see it advertised on our page, and we'd also appreciate you liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel and hit that little bell icon so you get notified when we go live, at least, or when we post something up. Kenny Cunningham, how are you? What's going on with you, my friend? Good to see you with us today. So let's just get this party started. Why not? Hi, Gene. Thank you for being here. Or should I say hello, Gene? Hi, Gene. Sounds like I'm talking about something else. Yes. Oh, brother, where art thou? Getting the first vote of the day. First vote of the day coming in on Top 5 Tuesday for the best movie soundtracks of all time. Let's see what everybody's got to say. Hi, Kenny's at work. Okay. Purple Rain, Scotty Long's going to throw that one out there. Yeah, that's a good one. That's going to be somewhere in the top 10, I bet. Definitely. Rachel throwing in the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. I would agree with that 100%. Those songs all became huge hits. Rockstar. Ooh, now there's one I don't know that I considered, at least in my top 10. That's a good one. That's a great one. It really is. The Big Chill. Look at all these rolling in. Footloose getting a vote. The Big Chill getting another vote. There we go. I like that. Like that a lot. Let me get my stuff up on the prompter here in front of me so I can see what I'm doing. At least, maybe, sort of, kind of. There we go. Let's see what we got. We got more coming in. Glenn throwing in Neil Diamond, the jazz singer. Yeah, there you go. You're dressed for that in your profile pic. You are the jazz singer. Gene says American Graffiti. Boy, that goes back. Ron Howard in that one from Happy Days fame and lots of other things. Yeah, American Graffiti. Way back when. Liz throws in the Animal House. That's a good one. It is. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Okay, that's one I didn't consider as well. See, that's what I count on. You all coming through with some of the best ones of all. Let's see. The Bodyguard with Whitney. Yes, sirree. A lot of hits out of that one for sure. Grease. Huge in the late 70s. The Grease soundtrack. Absolutely. And Liz stealing my thunder there. Forrest Gump. That's probably going to be in my top list somewhere. I love the movie and I love the soundtrack. Not a bad song on that soundtrack, actually. Scotty Long says top 5 for him. All right. Soundtrack to Sign of the Times, your number 1 Prince album, Chris Reese. How did I know you would? You're like Gary with Kiss. Chris is Prince every single time. He likes his Prince. He does. Big Chill was number 2 for Ed Sawicki. Okay. Breakfast Club, there's a good one. Good one, good one. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? Getting another vote from Kara. And then Cold Mountain, Purple Rain, and The Wedding Singer. Wedding Singer's got a great soundtrack as well. It does. Breakfast Club getting another vote. Forrest Gump in there with Glenn. Yeah, I love that one. So many hits on that soundtrack. They spent a lot of money on rights to music on that soundtrack. They did. And most of those artists should be happy because they resurrected a lot of songs that weren't necessarily getting listened to, and people went out and downloaded them, bought the album, did all kinds of fun stuff. Mark Robinson seconds The Breakfast Club. All right. Keep them coming, guys. It's Top 5 Tuesday. We're talking about the greatest movie soundtracks of all time. And if you've got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, make your own list and pop it in the comments. I'd love to read it and see where it's at. Anybody? Liz says Sergeant Pepper. There we go. That's a good one. Yes. Heavy Metal, the movie. Ooh, Jeff Spencer. That's a good one. Yes. Saturday Night Fever, Kara showing her age. Well, I'll show my age too, because that's one of my favorite soundtracks. It is. It is. It's a beautiful Tuesday here in Southwest Ohio, guys. Thanks for being here today. We appreciate you dropping by. While we're talking about this, and you guys are popping them in there, Guardians of the Galaxy getting a vote from Rachel. Did anybody watch the CMTs last night? What happened? What happened? CMTs. Some highlights for me, the Judds, with our friend Kevin McCoy singing background on that one, that piece. Yeah. But, man, what happened to the CMTs? I mean, you know, there's all this argument out there. Do you like new country? They call it bro country. I call it tractor rap. There's lots of things that people say about that. But interesting. Stephen Trailer throwing in the Rent. That's a good one, too. You guys got some great ones today. Thank you so much for that. If you have a greatest movie soundtrack of all time, throw it in the comments. We'd appreciate that. And if you have a comment about the CMTs, go ahead and make it. Yeah. Julie saw most of it, fell asleep for part. She said, Julie, you'd never fall asleep at the wheel. Never. I haven't seen you do that in a while. Must be getting more rest. I don't know. But yeah, that CMTs just, I'm just baffled by the whole thing. Baffled by the whole thing. And, you know, I try to keep an open mind to all sorts and kinds of music. And obviously country music is popular, especially with the young people today. And yeah, interesting. You can tell it's become a young person's sport. Old country or classic country is over. It's gone. I mean, there's very few artists still doing it. Chris Stapleton's still doing it a little bit. Jamie Johnson, but people out there, but not much. The Graduate, Jim Kilroy dating himself going way back. A little Simon and Garfunkel action on that one. Fiddler on the Roof, Ed Sawicki throwing in. It's a musical soundtrack. I like that, or movie soundtrack. That was a good one. Guardians of the Galaxy getting another vote. And Glenn saying country plus rap equals crap. Okay. Well, Glenn, tell us how you really feel, will you? Come on, throw it in there if you will. But I'll laugh at that. Yes. Julie throwing in some Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Scotty Long prefers classic country. I do too. There are some new songs out there. There was a couple songs last night on the show that were funny. They were good. They're new. I'll give them credit for that. Jesus Christ Superstar, Harlan Lee hitting a home run on that one. Yeah, that soundtrack, amazing. And if you've never listened to that, call it up on YouTube or wherever you can get music and listen to it, because it's an amazing soundtrack. It is. The Crow getting a vote, okay. And Chris Reese didn't know the CMTs happened until he saw a video of Black Pumas. And yeah, that was Mickey Guyton that they did that with, and the Black Pumas did that with, and that was decent. But yeah, he said pretty watered down performance. Interesting. Xanadu. Oh, there you go. That Olivia in that one. Xanadu. Sound of Music getting a vote. Dirty Dancing. I wondered when somebody'd throw that one in. Thank you, Gene, for that. And Kara getting her inner rap on with 8 Mile and Pulp Fiction. There you go. Hair. Rachel, you're dating yourself again. Liz said Hair as well. You guys said it simultaneously, but yeah, that's a good one. And documentary The Last Dance. If you like 90s hip hop, okay. Thank you, Chris Reese. I have not listened to that, but that would be cool to hear. Chicago, there we go. And Queen of the Damned, heavy rock songs, Scotty Long plays. Okay. Liz is throwing in Breaking. I'll tell you what, Mrs. Hall Around Town. Let me see if I can spin on my back on the floor and still break dance. Not going to happen. You'd have to help me up or call somebody too. Yes. All right, let me look at my list. Let's roll deep in the list a little bit, and then we'll get to some of your comments again. We're looking for the best movie soundtracks of all time. We're only going to have about 10, 12 more minutes left of this today because I'm on a tight schedule. Some that haven't been mentioned yet, we'll try to get in there. Animal House got mentioned. The Crow got mentioned. Boogie Nights, Mark Wahlberg, Burt Reynolds, Julianne Moore in that one. That's one that's got a lot of great music in it. Boogie Nights, yes. Compliments of Roller Girl. High Fidelity, nobody said it yet either. I was surprised Mrs. Hall Around Town didn't throw that in. High Fidelity. Clueless had a wonderful soundtrack. Sandy, hey, Sandy, throwing in Grease. There we go. I'll take that one. That's about the third vote for that one today. Dirty Dancing was said just a minute ago, but that one's going to be up there on the list. Beverly Hills Cop, The Neutron Dance by the Pointer Sisters in that one. That's a good one. Rocky 3 had some good music in it, of course. All the Rocky movies did. Eye of the Tiger became a hit because of Rocky. Easy Rider. How about this is Spinal Tap? Nobody said Spinal Tap yet. Let's throw that one out there. And I haven't heard anything from the Dolly fans today, but 9 to 5 had a wonderful soundtrack as well. So if you know a musical soundtrack and you're out there, guys, please drop it in the comments. The Blues Brothers, one of my favorites. We were just joking about that the other night when Dan Aykroyd says at the end of Rawhide, he goes, "Theme from Rawhide," and that's it. That is fun. The Blues Brothers. Yes. Keep them coming, people. Keep them coming. Pitch Perfect, no one has said yet. That's got unbelievably great songs in it. Forrest Gump, Jeff, it's been said numerous times, but thanks for that vote. I appreciate it. Dave Worthington, we're talking about the best movie soundtracks of all time. If you can chime in on that, I'm sure he'll have some kind of joke. Pulp Fiction's got great songs in it. It does. And Chris says the original Jesus Christ Superstar with the brown cover. Yes. Yes. Amazing soundtrack. Yes. Featuring the lead singer from Deep Purple. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see what we got here. Smokey and the Bandit. There we go. Eastbound and Down, Loaded Up and Truckin'. Yes. School of Rock. That's one that hasn't been mentioned, I don't think. That's a good one. Sergeant Pepper's getting a couple votes today. Back to the Future. Interesting. Had some Huey Lewis tunes in it. It did. The Big Lebowski had some. Yeah. Let's see what's Cruel Intentions. You remember that one with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Reese Witherspoon and all them? That was one. Caddyshack. Come on. Kenny Loggins and Caddyshack. No one said that yet. Back to the Future getting another vote. Roadhouse. Thank you, Dave Worthington. I thought you'd be bigger. I did. All right. Steven says Rock of Ages. That's a great one, too. That was a cool musical. It was. Shrek. Ooh, Shrek. I didn't think of Shrek. Thank you for that. Gene's coming through today. Gene's hitting the home runs. Dirty Dancing, Cricket throwing in there. Again, another vote for that. The Sandlot is your number 2, Scotty Long. All right. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. He's got some great music in it as well. Don't forget the countryside of life here a little bit. Coal Miner's Daughter, Loretta Lynn, starring Sissy Spacek, Tommy Lee Jones, and Beverly D'Angelo. La Bamba. Nobody said La Bamba. Come on, you got to love Richie Valens. Shrek's in there at number 47 on my list today. Roadhouse didn't do well either. It's at 49, but we'll take it. At least it's on the list. Quadrophenia. That's one. Oh, let's see. Anything else? 16 Candles is in there deep. 8 Miles in there very deep. Full Metal Jacket is in there real deep on the list. Flash Gordon. How about the movie Cocktail? You guys remember that one? Didn't that launch Kokomo to stardom by the Beach Boys, which is a fictitious location, by the way? Yes. What do we got? Bohemian Rhapsody. Bill and Ted. There you go, Harlan. That's one. Beverly Hills Cop. Nothing says 80s like that one. No, it doesn't. We've had a few votes for that one. Tommy in there. Yeah. And there's a lot of these that are musicals that are adapted to television movies and movie scores. Saturday Night Live getting a ton of votes tonight. So let's see if there's anything else real deep here, and then I'll move up to the top. All right, we're going to the top. We're getting there. Keep them coming, people. If you've got any 8 Mile getting another vote there from Gene, thank you for that. Guys, the comments are rolling by quick, so if I miss your comment, it'll be in the printed version online here. Let's see where we're at. Let's go up here. Some more. All right. Why don't we get near the top 20? Let's start with some of the top 20 areas there. We'll go into the 20s because there's a lot of good ones. The Big Chill, only 24 on my list. I got a lot of votes for that. Dirt for the Motley Crue fans. Yeah, I like that. I thought that was great. Wayne's World, there we go. Couple of votes there. Launched Bohemian Rhapsody back into stardom. It did for sure. And then Chris Reese says, Straight Outta Compton. Chris Reese, you're a gangsta. You're a gangsta. You are. Listen to you. Animal House got a 26 on the list. And American Graffiti's in there at number 22. Pretty in Pink taking the 21 spot. See what else I got. Now, some of you may not like where I put some of these, but that's okay. Back to the Future is in there at the number 20 spot. Cricket throwing a vote for Flashdance. Moulin Rouge, there's one. Gene, you're a genius. You're putting all kinds of them in here. Footloose getting another vote from Cricket. Thank you for that. All right. Almost Famous. There's one at number 19. If you haven't seen that one, watch that one. Help, the Beatles. It's a movie. Yes, it is. And Help, taking the number 18 spot today. Yes, Gene is like a killer at this topic. He needed to do this show is what he needed to do. Oh, Jeff Spencer. Jeff Spencer talking about the Doors. Everyone knows what I think about the Doors. Yes, but Jeff, you're entitled to your opinion, so thank you for that. Yes. What else we got? Yes. Can't spell genius without Gene phonetically. Listen to him. He's all humble and stuff, isn't he? All right. Help at number 18. The Graduate got a couple votes in there. I think Jimmy Kilroy dropped that one in. That's at my number 17. Nobody has said this one that I have on my list, and let's throw it out there. And that's Good Morning Vietnam. Yeah, Good Morning Vietnam. Great movie. Lots of fantastic music in it. What's Cricket got to say? She says Purple Rain would be one of her favorites. All right. I'll accept that. Hard Day's Night, The Wanderers are throwing that one in. Glenn jumping on that one. Ghostbusters at number 15 on my list. The Breakfast Club takes the 14 spot. Stand By Me is in there at number 13. Yeah, everybody out there saying Guardians of the Galaxy, it made the number 12 cut. And here's one that I haven't seen yet. I don't know if anybody threw it in there, but how about Top Gun? You want to throw Top Gun in? I'm throwing Top Gun in at number 11 today. American Graffiti got some votes down there, about 22, I think, or so. Dave Worthington. Ghostbusters getting another nod. There we go. All right. So let's see where we're at here. We're getting into the top 10. Who's ready for the top 10? Another one that was not mentioned, Reservoir Dogs. Quentin Tarantino film, number 10 on the list today. Yeah, I'll take it. Number 9 brings us to Whitney Houston and The Bodyguard. That was a fantastic one. I Will Always Love You. I'm Every Woman. Queen of the Night. Gosh, so many. So many. And you're asking about, somebody asked about the Reservoir Dogs thing. I mean, that was like Hooked on a Feeling was on there. Stuck in the Middle with You. Coconut. Lots of them. All right, Bodyguard took number 9. Number 8, and you're going to hate me for this. Some of you, I put it. Prince at number 8. Prince, Purple Rain, When Doves Cry, Purple Rain, Let's Go Crazy. I mean, how could you go wrong with that one? Probably should be in the top 5. But don't hate me. Don't hate me for it. You might like my top 5. Flashdance got a nod. And What a Feeling, Maniac, all those. Yes, Chris Reese giving a vote. He's given a positive comment. Now he's going to come back with a negative one about where I put Prince. And put Flashdance above it. Ooh, that could be trouble. It could. But I do think sometimes just to get the reaction. Number 6 coming in, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction taking the number 6 spot. Dave Worthington says it at the exact same time I do. How about that? Pulp Fiction. All right. Who's ready for the 5? Who's ready for number 5?
Great question, Scott.
I know, Dan. Thank you for that. Who's ready for number 5? Anybody out there? The number 5, put on your white leisure suit and get on your disco shoes. It's Saturday Night Fever. No, yeah, somebody's going to say that's not where that should go. Scotty's doing a drum roll for me. I should have done my number 5 intro. Yes. All right, here we go. We'll start back at number 5. Here it is. The number 5. Best soundtrack of all time, Saturday Night Fever. Staying Alive, More Than a Woman, Boogie Shoes. I mean, how can you go wrong with that one, too? Huge songs off of that one. Huge song. Number 4 is Footloose. Think of all the songs off that. Almost Paradise, Footloose, Dancing in the Sheets, Shalimar. I always get people at trivia with that one. They don't know that one. John Barry throwing in Dirty Dancing. Thank you for that, John. It's about the 8th vote for that one today. Let's see if it makes the top cut. Somewhere in the top 5. Here's an obscure one that I threw in at number 3 for you today. Let's talk about that. If I said Ring of Fire, I Walk the Line, and Wildwood Flower, you'd know I was talking about Walk the Line. That was, that starred Joaquin Phoenix, Reese Witherspoon, Johnny and June Carter Cash. Remember that? So Walk the Line taking number 3 for me today. The number 2 song, or soundtrack, I should say, of all time, I'm throwing in there is Dirty Dancing. I mean, you know, nobody puts Baby in the corner, but number 2 spot for this one, I've had the time of my life. She's Like the Wind and Hungry Eyes. Patrick Swayze's big hit. She's Like the Wind. Unbelievable. Unbelievably good. And y'all know what my number 1's going to be. You already know. I've already said my favorite of all time, pretty much. Yes. Anybody remember the movie Mannequin? Yes. Had some good songs in it. It did. Cricket. It did. Connie Lynn said Grease. It was down on the list a little bit, but yeah, it made it. It made it in the top 20. I think I skipped over it, but it's a given. Grease is the word. Number one. Let's see. Do I have a drum roll? I don't know. Somewhere. How about we have a winner?
We have a winner.
All right. Our number one movie soundtrack of all time, in my eyes, is Forrest Gump. I mean, it had Hound Dog, California Dreamin', On the Road Again, not to mention a million other songs. Million other songs. Yes. How about that, people? What do you think of my list? I'll go back and read them to you one more time. Number 5, Saturday Night Fever. Number 4, Footloose. Number 3, Walk the Line. Number 2, Dirty Dancing. And number 1, Forrest Gump. Yeah, you got to throw that one in there. I think Forrest Gump had the greatest soundtrack of all time. I mean, not, because it was all cover songs, obviously, on there. It wasn't any big originality by one artist. I mean, Prince should probably get the number 1 album with Purple Rain. But, yes. Chris says Forrest Gump is pronounced Purple Rain. How did I know it? Thank you, Connie, for that endorsement. See, Chris Reese, some people agree with me. Unlike you, my friend. Yes. Yes. Lots of music genres. It is. So thank you, Kara. I appreciate that. Hey, guys, I'm going to Mr. Burroughs tonight to host trivia, question answer trivia tonight. And then I'm bumping down to the Bell and the Bear tomorrow night. I'll be hosting Name That Tune at the Bell and the Bear. I'd love to see you there, or love to see you at Burroughs tonight. Next week, it's back-to-back Burroughs Tuesday and Wednesday with Q&A and Name That Tune there. And we start our residency at Heather's on Wednesday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, because we're going to have a great summer of Name That Tune at Heather's on the patio. If you're going to that one, though, get your reservations in early, because it's filling up already, people. Going to be a 350-person sellout that night. So please, please, please get your reservations in. I'd hate for any of you to miss it. Thank you for that endorsement, John Barry, with the good list. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow on whatever Wednesday, or Wednesday with the band, or whatever we end up calling it tomorrow. We'll catch you then. And then Thursday, Who's Playing Out, brought to you by Froggies in Monroe, Ohio. And we're bringing you the best of local musicians and venues and what's going on for the weekend. You can plan your musical weekend with us every Thursday at 5 p.m. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm Scott Hall, your host. I'll see you next time at Hall Around Town Radio. Until then, have a good night. Get out and support live local music.